All right, hey, let's try this again. Welcome back to Nights and Weekends with me, Marcus, your host. Um, I had to jump in on this Lilly Phillips thing because to me it's absolutely insane that a woman would sleep with 100 men in one day and also plans on sleeping with 1,000 in about a month in a day. She wants to do that in one day. Okay. So in January of 2025, she wants to sleep with 1,000 guys in one day. So Marcus, throw in the intro clip so at least the audience can get acquainted. This is going to be a very short video because I think that this is just straight. She's a sex robot. It's crazy. But throw in the intro clip of who this person is. Shout out to Josh Peiters for even interviewing this person. Please go and watch his video. All right, throw that in.
I'm Lilly Phillips, and today I'm getting ran through by 100 guys.
So that's the person who we're going to talk about here. Let us go right here. All right. So who is this woman? She's a OnlyFans star. And it has it on here. It's actually kind of funny. It says Lilly Phillips, the middle class schoolgirl who turned her back on privileged upbringing in working class made good parents to earn international notoriety. Okay, with tawdry stunt. So she isn't some middle class girl. Apparently, as we can see here, this is from the Daily Mail. Um, her parents are wealthy, or she's from a wealthy family. She makes about $2 million a year on her OnlyFans. Okay, this is how this whole stunt kind of started. So this is her. Here we go. Want to just read this? This is from Yahoo. Um, my parents knew straight from the start what I was doing. Phillips 23 said in a YouTube documentary, I slept with 100 men in one day via the mirror. I was very upfront about it. Obviously at the start, they were a bit apprehensive because they wanted me to be safe and they wanted me to make good decisions and stuff like that. Now, the problem is she should be disowned. But anyway, we are going to see here. This is the part I think is most important. This is the problem with peak liberalism or peak leftism. I just think I can't hold myself back because I'm scared of what other people think. Lily, you actually should care about what people think because when you don't, you end up becoming a living, breathing, real life sex bot. Hey, this is Adam Marcus. The other reason why you should care about what people think is because you carry a last name of Phillips. Do you not care about what your parents think? Your grandparents will end up thinking. Your brothers or sisters, if you have any, other relatives. Are you that self-centered to where you don't think about what people who nurtured you as a kid or the people who are close to you in your life are going to think about being attached to you? Back to the video. Okay. So if this were my kid, she would be disowned. But Marcus, throw in the clip of her talking about getting married.
I see a comment and people are like, God, no one's ever going to marry you or something like that. And that can definitely make me feel a little bit like, oh God, have I chose the wrong career? But I just totally, totally love my job.
Okay. She knows the risk she took. She knows exactly what the heck she did. And on top of that, she knows the penalties. Now she can sit there and cry in her Bentley, which is sounds great to me, but she's never gonna have any kids and stuff like that. And goodness gracious, if she does get with somebody. But here we go. This is something else that she said that I thought was very funny. One poor bastard's got to marry me. No, no one does because uh future Marcus is going to have to find a clip of Myron from Fresh and Fit talking about a woman's value. So you got your work cut out, put that in there.
I don't think a woman's value goes down because of her bodies.
Really? Let me ask you a question. How many bodies you got then?
I'm not answering that.
The reason why you don't want to answer it because you know deep down, beyond all the feminist bullshit that you're trying to say right now, your value is intimately tied to how many sexual partners you had when it comes to finding a man.
Yep.
No, if I could ensure that my parents wouldn't see this, then I would say my body count.
Oh, so why do your parents care then?
Ooh.
Because
In
I'm
a lot
their
of people's
daughter.
eyes, that's true.
And they're
definitely.
very culturally like traditional. So
But why has it been a tradition for women that are promiscuous to not be respected?
in my culture, anybody that's promiscuous is
It's not just
respected.
your culture. What's your culture?
I'm Indian.
Okay. What if I told you Africa, Native Americans, Asians, etc., promiscuous women have never been respected? And they didn't talk to each other because there wasn't technology back
Because
then. What
that's
is the coincidence?
patriarchy. That's the patriarchy. We live in a
Your body
patriarchy.
is a
So
temple.
like,
You do realize that women slut shame each other way more than men do, right?
That's facts.
yeah, that's true.
100%.
So is it really a patriarchy oppressing you sexually? It's other women,
Kathy.
actually.
So as we can see there, it isn't necessarily, here we go. We're going to zoom in on me. Like I said, it's going to be a short video. She talks about how she's a feminist and stuff like that. Marcus, throw in that clip too.
Would you refer to yourself as a feminist?
Yeah, at the end of the day, doesn't feminists mean like you just want equal rights for boys and girls? And yeah, I do what I want and I do it because I enjoy it. I think there are obviously some women that maybe go into it because they have to or need the money and stuff like that, or they're kind of coached into it by men. But my personal experience is I've only ever felt empowered by the fact that I'm making money off something that I think guys will do anyway. Like guys are always going to sexualize me, so I may as well try and profit off that bit.
And about how essentially it's about, you know, equal rights and stuff like that. You have all the equal rights in the world, Lily, but the difference is that men are not attracted to women who just give their body away. That is very easy. And she talks about how she couldn't have friends and stuff like that, or she doesn't have any true friends.
I think now I'd find it hard to make friends in terms of like real friends that really just see me for who I am and not like, gosh, like porn star online, whatever, this kind of like persona.
Yeah.
You're right. We should bring back shaming. Okay. Also, just now, future Marcus, throw in the clip of her talking about HIV.
You're willing to participate.
Are you going to kiss any of the guys?
Definitely. I feel like some of them would be a bit put off, especially when they know I've just had like 57 guys inside me or whatever.
Why do you think that would put them off?
I think it's more if someone's to my face. I can imagine that's what's put another guy off.
So you would let like these guys do that on your face?
Yeah.
And in your mouth?
Yeah.
What if they had HIV?
Is that where it comes from? With spunk in the mouth?
It can.
Oh, really? See, I've never really thought about that. Last time when I did it, all of them could in their mouths.
So that should kind of tell you there. Either this woman is very dumb or she's very smart. She's playing this stupid role to get people to pay attention to her, people like me, or she's really dumb. Okay. But she went on ahead and she did the do just a little bit ago. And she had a bit of remorse afterwards. And we're going to throw that in. So
I've got like a routine of like how we're going to do this. And like it just, sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, you know, like it's not like normal sex at all.
as we can see there, she had to disassociate herself from the actions that she was doing. Now, for anybody out there who is a man or a woman, but more specifically women, if you think that this is the ultimate have fun and no one can judge me and everything else, that sounds damn fun at 20. It sounds damn fun in your mid 20s. It isn't necessarily the same when you're 50 plus and you do not have a husband. No man will take you seriously because you've been run through. Men are not attracted to that. Women are attracted to a man who can pull a lot of women. Why that is, don't know. Maybe because women are attracted to clout. Who knows? Or social proof. But that's it. I told you this would be short. This is peak liberalism. This is that peak of, I don't want to be judged by anybody. No one can judge me. I can do whatever I want. And that and hold up. You know what? In all honesty, this is what I think is going to happen after this period. Probably when I'm an older man, when I'm in my 60s or 70s, it is going to be like this.
Wives, you will bear children for them.
That is the future that we're going to have from the pendulum swinging back. Okay? That is what we're going to have. And you know what? Honestly, can't wait for it because we've gotten way too out of hand. Andrew Tate, please take us out of here on this. I will see y'all in a week. Bye.
How can you be high value if 50 men have slept with you?
What if I've just been single for a long time?
No, unacceptable. Haram.
Why is it unacceptable?
Haram. A body count is probably the #1 most easiest way to judge the value of a female. I actually think that no, I'm going to say this. I think 99% of the world's problems, and no one's going to understand this, but if you can extrapolate, if you can listen to this statement and extrapolate it out towards society at large, I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead. Because it would prevent all of the disintegration of morals. It would prevent so many things about the world.
But you know, there's like a lot.
And women would be like, to be with me as a man, I don't want to put another number on my forehead. You have to be a good man. They wouldn't stop fucking these idiots and stop being idiots. And all the idiocy would disappear. All the degeneracy would disappear. Families would return. Virgins meeting their first man, staying with him her whole life and being proud of it. Couldn't we go back to such a beautiful age? All we have to do is start putting numbers on girls' foreheads. We could fix everything.